OG Bloodline member to betray Roman Reigns again and replace Seth Rollins in his faction. Potential explored. Roman Reigns made a blockbuster return on the latest episode of Raw. He went right after Seth Rollins' stablemates, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, to seek vengeance. It appears that Reigns might be involved in a singles match against Breaker at SummerSlam this year. However, he might face a major betrayal during that potential bout that could change the dynamic of Rollins' faction. In a shocking turn of events, OG Bloodline member Sami Zayn could turn on Roman Reigns and join Seth Rollins' faction at the biggest party of the summer. Zayn is no stranger to betrayal, as he previously turned on Reigns in 2023. The Visionary is reportedly dealing with a serious injury, and he is expected to be away from WWE for several weeks. However, the company needs a major shock factor to keep his faction relevant in his absence at SummerSlam. Sami Zayn betraying his former OG Bloodline member could be the biggest highlight of the night, something that can create a thunderous buzz. Moreover, the Canadian star joining Rollins' faction will be the biggest shocker, as no one is expecting it. Besides, this could once again validate the Karrion Kross effect. Over the past few weeks, the Dune Walker had tried to taint Sami Zayn's mind and question his babyface ideals. He made numerous attempts to convince the former Intercontinental Champion that embracing a darker path was the only way to find true success, and Kross' words could finally resonate with Zayn. Moreover, the Canadian star betraying Roman Reigns could be a major angle that might take away fans' attention from Seth Rollins' injury. This could give rise to an incredible storyline on Raw after SummerSlam. However, the above angle is purely speculative. Roman Reigns to face Seth Rollins' faction at Survivor Series, War Games. Roman Reigns is likely to be involved in a feud with Seth Rollins' faction in the upcoming months, and if WWE plans an angle like Sami Zayn's betrayal at SummerSlam, it may stretch this storyline further. This could eventually culminate in a faction warfare at Survivor Series, War Games. The OTC could join forces with Jey Uso, CM Punk, and others and challenge Rollins' stablemates for a 5-on-5 War Games match. Meanwhile, this storyline could take a break after the biggest party of the summer. Roman Reigns is likely to go on a break after SummerSlam for his Hollywood commitments. As a result, the next big PLD after the August spectacle that could feature him inside the squared circle is likely to be Survivor Series, War Games. A War Games match could be enough to add depth to his rivalry with Seth Rollins that might lead to their singles clash down the line. That said, it is just speculation at the moment. Only time will tell what WWE has in store for this feud in the coming months. A lot will depend on the OTC's schedule and Seth Rollins' return to weekly programming. As the road to SummerSlam heats up, the WWE Universe could be on the verge of witnessing yet another earth-shattering betrayal. Sami Zayn turning on Roman Reigns for a second time and stepping into the void left by a sidelined Seth Rollins. Whether it's the influence of Karrion Kross, the absence of the Visionary, or simply unfinished business with the Tribal Chief, the elements are aligning for a potential shift in WWE's power structure. If this bold swerve unfolds, it could launch a brand new chapter leading all the way to Survivor Series, War Games, where allegiances are tested and legacies are forged in steel. Until then, everything remains speculation, but in WWE, it only takes one shocking moment to change everything. Don't blink, because the next twist could be just around the corner. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more exclusive WWE insights, rumors, and deep dive storytelling analysis.